recording in 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. My name is Hoopty, and I apologize right off the bat. A couple days ago, I had some post-nasal drip stuff start happening, so I'm probably going to sound a little bit nasally, but I did want to get you guys some content. We're going to be continuing our Pittsburgh dilemma here. I guess we've got, if I remember correctly, we are having some production stoppages because of... Oh, let's not zoom way out. We're having some production stoppages. I can't say those words right now because I believe we're not carrying the goods away from this this cargo stop down here quite fast enough. Like, we've got 100 steel sitting there waiting, and these guys they've already got 4 planks. Why are they stopping there? They shouldn't even be stopping. I don't understand exactly what's going on. So we're going to see if we can correct that. We have basically fixed our money issue, though. We just needed to progress time. Really was all it was. We didn't have a cash flow issue. I guess we had just... I'd have to go back and rewatch the old video, but I guess we had just spent a bunch of cash on things and gone way in the hole, maybe. So we're going to get a couple more horse carts here. We need to move that steel away from here faster. So let's see, where's steel at? Steel, there it is. We're going to switch all these guys. And the reason I'm doing this is so that they only will pick up steel. They won't pick up anything else. That way we don't, for some reason, stop and pick up planks and nobody ever picks up steel. That type of situation. Hopefully that will get our production going here again. I'm going to do my best to cut out all my little coughs and sneezes and everything, but so there may be little breaks in the video as those things occur. I do have some green tea with some honey and cinnamon over here, taking Sudafed, NyQuil at night, all that type of stuff. Trying to take care of myself, but I also found out on Tuesday, that I've got tendonitis in my shoulder, my bicep. In particular in my shoulder, that tendon, the bicep tendon in my shoulder. So that's been kind of painful. On some anti-inflammatories for that. Alright, I think we're just basically cruising along here. Is this going to be our last shipment of coal? 28 coal will put us at 85. Yeah, that'll put us at 105. So that's going to be our last shipment of coal that we absolutely need. And we've jumped up quite a few people here in the transport people by streetcar, so we're doing much better there. In fact, we've got 16 people waiting. We might put another tram on that line here shortly. Let's see, is this the work stoppage at the sawmill? Well, they are producing, so I guess we don't have a sawmill stoppage. I'm not 100% sure. Just had a bunch more people just ride the streetcar. So actually, I think we're going to... Wow, we might wrap this one up really quickly here. I don't know if there's anything more to this particular scenario after we get the North Shore and the South Side to join our cause. But we will find out, I think, pretty quickly in this episode. Alright, that coal got unloaded. And we have delivered coal to Tesla. So we have achieved that task. Very nice, very nice. We still got people riding those trams. There's a stop down here. I guess they're going to probably get picked up. Oh, that one's actually full. We may need another tram going here. We'll buy a couple. Buy the 2 trams. Oh, you know what? I don't want to set them for all the lines. Ah, darn it. That was silly. All right, let's look at that particular tram. And let's set him on the line number 5, and then on this tram we're going to set him on the connector. That should get our movement of people going a little bit quicker. So that tram just left with 7 people, but there are still 14 people waiting for that connector. So I'm actually going to put another car or another tram on that connector. I think that would be a wise choice. I believe that in order to count for this South Side task, they've got to either be dropped off at or come from a location on the south side. So I think these people that are coming from the North Shore across and being dropped off at the south side, I believe they count. And actually, I think we might be able to tell because this is a tram connector right there. So as soon as they drop off their people, let's see if it ticks up here. It does. All right. So what I don't think counts are the people that are being transported just on the North Shore. And this tram right here is about to come into the station, so we'll be able to see if that ticks up another 7 or not. And the verdict is no. Okay, so they do have to actually either originate or end their journey in the south side. I keep wanting to say South Shore because it's North Shore and South Side. So we are moving right along. We've got everything. Everything's going really well. Wow, look at how much iron is piled up here waiting. Let's actually count that. 217 iron just waiting to be transported. What are we having any shortages down here? We've got a decent amount of coal. How many cars do we have on this guy? I don't remember. Looks like probably 4 cars, I think. Yeah, probably 4 carts for coal. And there's so much piled up here. Wow. Wow. And we don't really know. Let's see. Let's look at our tasks while we can. So we have no idea why we haven't achieved this fill the capacity task. That task, we've done that. We saw a train with, I think it was 84 passengers in it last time, going from Pittsburgh to Monroeville. I don't know how we get that otherwise. I don't understand what's going on. Because it says that the train to Monroeville, so specifically going that direction towards Monroeville, has to have at least 70 passengers. We have that. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see, what else do we have? Are we going to achieve this? I don't think so. Nope. We are not going to get everything done by 1890. We're about 3 years late on that. And inundate Tesla with coal. I don't even know what that means. So ensure that the Westinghouse machine factory increases production. How do we do that? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, they just have to produce machines. That's it. It's just ticking up on its own. And now that we've got our steel and planks kind of being taken care of, hopefully, we're at 0 production. Why are they not using any lines? I don't know that I understand that. We've got a ton of I don't understand exactly why they are not producing. Is it they're producing faster than logs are getting there, maybe? But that shouldn't say that the line is not in use, so I don't really understand what's going on there. We're still storing 58, so we're at maximum storage, but they should be offloading all that stuff here to this station. There shouldn't be any reason that this is happening. I really don't understand why they aren't offloading these things to this station. See if this ticks down, if the planks ticks down at all. Well, probably will, but we probably won't see it because it'll go away and then just be immediately produced as fast as it goes away. I mean, we are still hauling. Yeah, we still have plenty of cars to pull planks on. Okay, so there are a bunch of planks moved over. We are in production now. I really don't understand that. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Also, let you guys know, I just noticed before I hopped into the game that Transport Fever and I believe all of the other games by this production company are all on sale. this weekend probably. So check it out if you're enjoying the series but don't have the game yet. I don't know exactly what the price is on it. I didn't pay that close of attention to it, but it is on sale on Steam if you guys are interested in knowing that. We just have to produce our machines. Oh, a steam lorry. Interesting. Okay. We're cruising along, producing machines. I mean, what's going on in everybody's lives, I guess, is really where we're at this point. I mean, there's not a lot we can do. They are in production. They are using the lines. They're just waiting for planks. I don't understand why planks are such an issue right now. We've got a bunch of planks sitting here waiting now, so this should be a full load of planks. Maybe we should actually add another cart for planks. Maybe let's add a wagon for planks, which I think is a stake cart. Logs, planks. Yep. We're gonna configure that specifically for planks. We'll buy, you know what? We'll buy 2 more. Yeah, we got 3.4 million. We'll buy 2 more. That'll be all right. So this train is gonna pull into the station, drop stuff off, and then we're gonna tell it to go to the depot, which unfortunately, what I hate about this is that's actually going to reset all this, because if we take a train off of a line, then everything that's waiting on that line just goes away, which doesn't honestly make a lot of sense to me. I think that would be better if they did it a different way. I suppose maybe we could just add another train. We've got enough money. We could just add another train to the line, I suppose. We'll have to create another pathway here. You know what? I mean, we've made 45 machines in just a short period of time. Maybe this isn't necessary. Let's not waste the money. We'll see how much money we can end up with here. Maybe make a profit. I know we had to take out a few loans along the way, especially at the beginning there. Pittsburgh is growing. We see the city expanding. For some reason, you know, it keeps expanding over here by this rail line, expanding out down south a little bit. Oh, these have actually turned into, I don't remember, did I do that? I don't know if I did that or not. Take a drink of tea here while we wait. Are we still having a production stoppage somewhere? It still says try to ship more logs or more planks. I mean, yeah, I know I could add more cars to the train and that would help, but I don't think we're gonna mess with it. Dude, you got your planks. Go, get out of there. Holy cow. Taking long enough. You know what? Maybe we should add another cart or two to the... Oops, not that building. I want the depot. Maybe we should add another cart or two to the distribution. Let's go with machines. Buy 2 of those. Come on, 1, 2. There we go. Let's set that on the... What line is that? The Pittsburgh machines. We want to send those machines to Pittsburgh. We'll probably add 1 more to this Monroeville line, because it's actually the line that produces more because they get delivered faster. So we'll get another one on the Monroeville machines. There we go. Lots and lots of horse carts, and now we got some steam lollies going here. Lorries, excuse me, not lollies. What am I saying? Oh, Vehicle 9 has reached its lifespan and should be replaced. Where is that? You know what? We are so close to the end. I'm gonna let this go, and if it like breaks down or whatever, then I think we got to be pretty close to the end here. So I feel like we're gonna be finishing this in this episode. We'll finally be able to move on away from Pittsburgh and see what's next in the American transport saga. many people are riding the commuter back and forth? We got 58 people coming from Monroeville back to Pittsburgh right now. And in Pittsburgh, we've got 33 people waiting for the trip back to Monroeville, and that may grow before the time expires, before this train gets back. So apparently the shift workers are getting ready to change shifts here. Although I guess it does take several days for this train. I mean, this train is about halfway through its journey, and I think when I looked it was June 5th or so. So we've gone 15 days to, yeah. The time thing is a bit odd to me, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, now we have an abundance of planks. And I didn't change the train at all, so I have no idea. I guess just the fact that we got more planks going down here, moving away from this depot faster, sped up that process. But now we've got all sorts of machines just waiting, I guess, here. So I suppose that's good. We're getting traffic jams and stuff too. So 87, we are so close. They are still churning out machines, but we are waiting for planks. Again, planks. It's... You know what? We need to walk the plank, apparently, because we need some planks. Holy cow. Well, that train should have just dropped off 21 planks. I presume it was a full load. There's 12 left there. Did somebody pick up? That guy took 4 planks. Is this one? That's a machine cart. Does this guy have planks? No. Maybe we didn't bring a full load of planks? That seems kind of odd. That we wouldn't have brought a full load of planks. Oh, you know what? I bet they hadn't all transferred. It takes a bit of time to transfer them from the train depot to the cargo depot. So I bet that was the case. I bet it was actually still ticking up, and we just weren't paying attention to the fact that it was still ticking up. We're at 90. We need 10 more machines. 10 more machines. Come on, we can do it, guys. The workers are sweating away, laboring hard, producing those machines for us. Look at this perfect timing. This commuter train goes by just as this empty coal car train moves on through, and we did it! Mission accomplished! Thank goodness, we only got 2. Okay, so that was the thing I wasn't sure about, is if the filled to capacity would only be given at the end of the game. Clearly that is not the case. So this has got to be a bug, because you guys saw it, I saw it. We had like 82 or 84 passengers on the train at one point. The game apparently didn't register that, and I don't know why, but it is what it is. We can't do anything about it now. We never figured out how to inundate Tesla with coil, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue playing. We'll move on to the next scenario. I'm going to cut the video, though, because it'll take a little while to load that up. So I'll catch you guys in just a second. Alright, and so our next mission is building the Panama Canal, apparently? That's pretty cool. Panama Canal around the world in 80 days is a thing of the past. It needs to be much faster these days if global trade is to flourish. The Transcontinental Railroad is all well and good, but it's far too inefficient for the constantly growing needs and large quantities of goods in transit. But there is one project that promises to redress this: a ship canal that connects the oceans in the east and west. In this way, large amounts of cargo can be transported easily and conveniently. He who controls this canal controls global trade and thus the entire world. So let's take a look at our medals here. Our first medal is named Pride of the Nation. It says, make the president proud by ensuring that the canal can be completed before 1924. I know we haven't been very good at getting our timelines done. Secure funding. What's this? Make sure that you never miss an opportunity to spend the money at your disposal. Your account balance should never grow to an 8-figure sum. Oh, wow. Okay. So that seems to imply that we're going to be able to spend, or we'll be having a significant income, I believe. Save the golden frog, whatever that means. That is called Amaze the Doctor. Landslide. If you dig too quickly through the Kilbra Passage, You're risking a landslide, but it does demonstrate a great deal of motivation. Increase the maximum production of the quarry fourfold. Holy moly, okay. Fair distribution. Ensure that no more than twice the amount of debris is in one depression than the other one. Okay, so we'll have to figure out what all that means once we get into the game here. So let's do that. Alright, and here we are with the Panama Canal overview. The 20th century is young and the climate is tropical. The French project on the Changres River is swamped with problems, as it were. Their coffers are empty and thousands of workers have fallen to a mysterious illness. This is the opportunity for our great nation. The construction of the canal requires great logistical skill. The debris that accumulates during the excavation of the canal needs to be removed, and the workers need to remain as healthy and well-fed as possible so that things proceed as quickly as possible. Let's help with the construction of the project of the century. Start the mission. Alright, so our first portion of the mission is food and shelter. First of all, the workers were enticed here from the nearby islands require supplies. They need wood to build primitive accommodations and enough sustenance so they don't just keel over. Some of them look quite sick. Supply the central warehouse in Cologne with the requested resources. Alright, so let's go. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to zoom over to wherever Cologne is. Let's take a look at the... Okay, I thought that would take me there. Oh, duh. I want to hit... Nope. Okay, there we go. Alright, okay, so Cologne's on the other side of the map. So here's Panama. I presume that's technically supposed to be Panama City, probably. We've got this red box here in the center. Is that the canal, maybe? Maybe that's the canal. Let's see what this is called. This is our... Oh, okay, yep, that must be the canal where we're going to dig it. This is the dig site. We have up here. This is a dam. Okay, so... And they're requesting stone, so we're going to be producing stone. Whoops. We're going to be producing stone at the canal site, so we're going to be able to dam that up, I presume. What is this? This is the dump, the south dump specifically. Okay, we've got some plank producers here. Swamp. Oh no, I'm sorry, swamp. They want planks. We've got the forest here that's going to produce our wood. Okay, so the central warehouse wants logs and grain. Okay, and I see a farm up here. So this is going to be a pretty simple setup. We'll go ahead and progress time here. We are going to want a freight. We want freight, not the other one. And I remember this time that we're going to use the M and the N key to rotate. So there's a stop there, and we want another stop up the road here. I'm going to try to use as little money as we can, and we're going to need to have one out here by the... You know what? Let's upgrade these roads, because I constantly seem to have an issue with like if I ever want to upgrade them later, I've built something in the way, and that gets annoying. So we've upgraded our roads now, so we don't have to do it later. So let's go ahead and let's see if we put it on this side. That should speed up just a little bit. All right, so there we go. Let's get our depot out here. We'll put our depot here by the... I just lost audio in my headset. Apparently my headset is dead, so I'm going to plug that in for a minute. Okay, and I'm back. My headset just lost power there for a second. It's obviously a wireless, so it's got to have batteries, or it's got a battery that has to be charged, and apparently I haven't charged in a day or two. I think we're going to start with horse carts. I think that's an okay idea. Let's go like 3 of them. And let's create a new line out here to the farm and back to the warehouse. We'll call that the grain line. Oops, line gray. We could do that too, but we'll call it crane. Something simple, just so we know when we're on the... Oh, what do we have to do here? Let's pause this for a second. Yellow fever. A highly respected doctor has found out why the workers are constantly falling ill. The plague of mosquitoes is to blame for the spread of the yellow fever that is decimating the people. We should drain the swamps in which the infected mosquitoes are breeding like crazy. Until the problem has been resolved, we will face increased cost as we constantly need to import new, inexperienced workers. So we want to connect all the swamps to the road network and deliver planks to drain the mosquitoes' habitat. How do planks drain the mosquitoes' habitat? I don't know that I understand that one, but we'll go with it. We do need to get those logs moving first, though, and that's quite a long ways. So I think we're gonna move those logs with lorries. Excuse me, I keep saying lollies. I don't know why. Move them from there back here. We're gonna call that the worker logs. And we have to produce planks, which, let's see, I think the sawmill is right here. Yep, it is. So we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. We're going to upgrade a few of these roads. There we go. I thought I upgraded that one already. Apparently I did not. Okay, so we've upgraded a few of those roads. So let's go ahead and get another freight station. Going here by the sawmill. There we go. Alright, and let's get some more cars on that line. Let's do some more steam lorries. Let's get 3 going, and that's gonna be a different line. Whoa, moving around a little bit too fast there, I think. I'm gonna go from there way down to there. It's hard to see from this zoomed out. We're gonna call that the planks. No, I don't know. The logs / planks. Well, I'm not very creative at names. They're functional names. That's what they are. They're not creative names. We are also going to set, at least temporarily, we're going to set the lines to be only on full loads. That way these cars will get kind of spread out as they move. They'll naturally create a more efficient route, if you will. Because right now, see, this cart has... Oh, no, that's not the cart. That's fine. I can do it on any cart. We'll only move if there's a full load. Alright, so we've got our carts moving around trying to pick up things. Okay, so we have a... we have a swamp here that we need to drop things off at. Where else do we have swamps? Looks like there might be a swamp here. There is a swamp there. And we have a swamp here. Okay, so we've got... Is that all of them? Yes. Okay, so that's all of our swamps. So let's go ahead and... Here's a little trick that I found via somebody else's YouTube video. You can actually have items delivered to bus stations. At least you used to be able to. So we'll find out, and I may be completely wrong. They may not carry anything. Oh, let's pause this for a minute. The golden frog. Oh, this is one of our medal missions. The doctor has encountered a highly interesting species that no man has ever seen before, the Panamanian golden frog. However, there's a risk of rare animals becoming extinct soon if we flatten their habitats. The doctor thinks this would be highly regrettable. The more damage we cause to these areas, the faster the golden frog's chances of survival will fall. We can counteract this effect through reforestation. So we are going to try to save the golden frog and spare their habitat. The habitats of the golden frog are marked in green on the map. Spare the vegetation and plant new trees to improve the golden frog's chance of survival. The doctor estimates that an 80% chance of survival could be enough to save the species. Okay, well, we will have to look into that right now. We're still trying to get our own stuff set up. I have no idea how long the length of this video is going to be because I've taken a couple little breaks in it. Alright, we got another station there. Hopefully this is not a broken thing, but we'll find out. we're going to go ahead and we're going to get probably just one of each, one on each line for now. We are going to set up some new lines from here. We should be able to... Aha! See, look at that. Okay, so this is Swamp 1. We're going to make sure they only move on a full load, which should only matter for this first round trip. Alright, so we got that guy going. Let's get another one going for the next one. Steam lorry, buy it. New line from here to... so much stuff on my screen. To there. This is going to be swamp number 2. Full load. And one more time, buy another lorry. And put him on his own new line. I suppose we could tackle these swamps all at the same, or not concurrently, but use all of our lorries to take care of one swamp at a time. They only need 10 planks to apparently fill up the swamp, which seems like it's not a lot. It would actually be really nice though if, hopefully when we've filled up the swamps, or excuse me, when we drained the swamps specifically, hopefully once we've drained the swamps, we can still send log or planks there. That'll be an income for us, which might be why they're saying that we're going to have an income, a substantial income that we're going to have to watch and make sure that we aren't. I can't think of it, that we aren't going into 8-digit figures. And actually, I probably need to pay attention to that. I actually can't see in the bottom right or bottom left corner of my screen. I can't see my money because I've got a light there, so you can see when I cover my hand. You can see the green screen take effect. So I actually have to look at my Discord to see. We have $7.07 million. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to pause it for just a second. I want to take a look at the terrain here. So presumably we need to fill up the dam. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's 2 dams. Oh, 2 dams and 2 dump sites. Okay, interesting. All right, so then we need to... Why would we be putting a dam down here? If they're going to come through the canal and move that way, why are we damming up that side? I don't know. I mean, historically, I guess they must have done it. But I don't really know why. I might have to look into that. Maybe I'll come back with some information for you guys for next time. Or maybe you already know it. Maybe I'm the dum-dum in the group. I don't know. Alright, so this is pretty flat terrain through here. It wants us to quadruple our output. I think that means... I mean, we could be running... If we're not going to have a money issue, we could be running 4 trains out of this thing. 1 to every location, or 2 to each of the dams at first. Something along those lines, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We're going to set up our train station, and then I think we're going to call the episode there. Do we want it to be a pass-through train station? I don't think we do. I think we're going to make it just an ending station. We want it to be 4 tracks wide. 160 meters is fine. We're going to put it... Oh, you know what? We should probably set up the road first to ensure that we are actually going to be able to get these stones out of here. Let's move that way. And this way. Okay, let's see if we can put a train. Okay, it does actually. We're going to angle it this way because this looks like... Yeah, we're going to go downhill no matter what. I think we're going to put it here, but we want to avoid those green areas. So we're going to put it here so that we can go around those green areas and see if we can kind of stick it off the end here. I wonder if we can make that road a little bit longer and still get it to be in an okay position for... Okay, so we can't do that. We need right there is about the best we can do. I think if I hold shift, yeah, I can do micro movements with shift. So we're going to put our train station right there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to call the episode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side.